Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and get started and see what energies want to come out for you. So let's take a dive into this. This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus and your North Node Taurus placements, okay? So cross watchers are welcome. Note your comments, guys, like and subscribe. Thank you all for those who have been booking private read sessions with the special as well as the coaching sessions with that. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. And let's move forward. Let's take a look and see what comes out for you here this week. We'll do what Spirit wants you to know most: career, money, finance, messages that are most important for you this week, as well as love, messages that are most important. Okay, so let's take a look. What is going on for Taurus? Hope all is well, guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right, what's going on for you here? Ooh, you come out with this beautiful Empress energy coming through. All right. And give me three more. We've got one, we've got two, and one more. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck. What do we have? You're standing your ground on something here is what it looks like. So I feel that you're setting your boundaries. You're focusing in on being able to push forward and hold your own ground. I think you've got better boundaries than you've had before, and so you're exercising those. Okay. I do feel that with the Seven of Wands, I feel that you may meet a little bit of oppositions, but you can win in this situation and overcome any obstacles that are before you. So just know that. Just remain calm. Have confidence in yourself, Taurus, okay? Because you do possess that courage. So stand up for yourself and what you believe in, because it could be that your ideas or, in fact, your beliefs might be challenged a little bit, okay? So that's what this is saying, okay? Yeah, it's like it could be a completion of a cycle and it can bring new changes. That's what like sevens show, the completion of a cycle sometimes too. I know we focus on 10, but sevens are really important and they can bring in changes during this time. So that's what I get coming through here. Now you're holding your ground, and it could be something that you're working on very deeply. Okay. We got the Eight of Pentacles coming through. And the eights are all about that change to bring in balance. So remember I said change coming in on seven? Well, this is that change that brings in the balance, okay? It's not like a major arcana. It is something that, you know, within the day-to-day that you can hold your ground and make the changes that you want to see. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it's just really a good time to look into your vocational matters to gain greater expertise. Follow up on your career path. Some of you might be moving forward and advancing into a new career path, okay? And maybe it's a hobby or an interest or some sort of talent that you have that you're not using to the fullest potential. This is basically saying is that it's time to create a new venture that is going to bring in some financial gains surrounding that. So if that's been kind of you've been thinking about this for a while, you've been kind of dabbling, it's time to move to that next step. It could be a formal university or college, or even just part-time study, a new class, online class. Doesn't have to be in a traditional atmosphere. It could be anything, right? Getting certification in something. But it shows up when there's an offer of new employment that is taking place. Or you could be taking on a new position. Okay, so you're standing your ground and holding your boundaries that are coming through on this. Okay, so what I get here is that birthing of something new with the Empress energy. So you got a major arcana coming through here. So that's that birthing of something new. And this is bossing up. Like this is being the boss. You could have an opportunity through someone. This is not even your career, but it's what Spirit wants you to know. And I'm kind of reading as it comes through here. There is a beautiful creativity and a birthing of something new. And it could be from a boss figure, or this is you taking on that masculine energy of that earth energy of yours. Because this could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it's all about bringing in the balance that you need. So bringing in, focusing in on moderation, bringing in the balance. You're balancing, maybe two things at the same time. The reason you're birthing something new, or there's new creativity, is you want to put an end to something. All right. This is the Ten of Swords is chalking something up as a loss, and it's done once and for all. So it's not something you have to keep revisiting, that chapter has actually closed. and you have understood the change that you wanted to make in here, and it's coming through. What's interesting, you've got the 9 and the 10 of swords. The 9 is the fear, like what will happen if I don't do this, or sometimes like, if I do this, what are people going to think? Or what is, what if I fail? But what if you fly? So there's a lot of different ways to look at this. It's just a shift in the mindset. All right. So the 9s show a lot of progression. And I feel that it's about the 10 of swords, like, it's creating something new and you're getting rid of something with the 10 of swords, like some sort of difficult situation that you're released from and you're ready for that new beginning. And that's why the Empress is showing up. It's like a new cycle, right? And it's blessed. And I feel that it could creep up on you a little bit, but again, it's just so you can strengthen your faith and lessen the fear by going ahead and putting in the action that's necessary. Okay. So that's what this is talking about. So there is what's so interesting, you get the Hangman, and the Hangman is in reverse. And this is about stalling or avoiding a negative pattern. So like I said, here's a 10, it creeps up on you a little bit again, and you realize, oh, look at this. I mean, he's looking right at it like, oh, I got to let that go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, but you're recognizing that. So that's already half the battle. And now that you put something to an end, you need to get rid of it. It's at a 9. And then the Hangman is in reverse, letting it go. And on top of the new cycle. Okay. So I feel that you're already starting with this brand new cycle already. And you're taking charge. Even right above here is the King of Pentacles, and that's taking charge, looking up, connecting with spirit, being that boss type figure, connecting, and then at night, kind of realizing that you're putting it's coming to your fruition, the end of anxiety, because there's some wise information that comes through with this owl there. And I feel that if it was here, you would be thinking about it. But this is about like discontentment, disinterest, stalling, avoiding the sacrifice that needs to be made. So you're balancing it out right now, but you're balancing it out to let it go so this could come through. And I'd be concerned if you didn't have the Empress and the 10 of Swords. Empress is the birthing of something new, and the 10 of Swords is the end. So I feel you already know that part of it, and now you're in that energy to be able to move forward. So give me anything more that we need to know about the Hangman here. What do we need to know? There's been a little bit of a conflict in terms of letting something go. And then the Emperor energy, putting something on strong, solid ground. Oh, yeah, you did it. Look at the Emperor and the Empress, divine, couple here. Putting something on strong, solid ground. It could be balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy. But it's like, okay, I need to birth something new. There's a little bit of conflict. Boom, I'm now put it on strong, solid ground. Aries energy. So, the letting go was a conflict, but as you put it on strong, solid ground is what's coming. What do you need to know about that? What does Spirit want you to know most about that? Let's take a look. It might have had to do with parenting, but this is also a 9 card. So it could be communication that you learned in terms of your solar plexus chakra, and it could have to do with parenting that you received, okay, and you're moving on to a brand new adventure. It's a 10 card. So you're trying something new. This is something new that you're implementing, so you don't, because you think differently now. Maybe what your parents thought was one thing, but now you're moving on to a new adventure, okay? And this is what I'm getting for you, Taurus, to put something on strong, solid ground. And look it's going to lead to abundance. Look at this. Man, double abundance, 2 scoops. I mean, it's like, the 8 is balance, and this is like balancing of something, I mean, tremendously. So with the 88 card, I just feel that you are well on your way, and you're moving towards that. And it's kind of like that in the read here, you're being encouraged to recognize the numerous opportunities that are in front of you, Taurus, and because the universe is incredibly bountiful and there's plenty to go around. And since you attract what you believe, this is about improving your perception of the world and replacing your thoughts of scarcity and maybe competition of some sort, or shortage with feelings of abundance, prosperity, and strong faith. Okay. So remember this, the universe has a limited abundance. So I always have what I need. And that's what's coming through. Okay. So yeah, you have to recognize and address the limiting belief here, and because it's a mind card having to do with reasoning, and this is saying is that maybe you were brought up to believe in a certain way, maybe you were brought up to believe that money doesn't grow on trees or something like that, for instance. Or maybe you're not convinced that you deserve to be happy, successful, and prosperous. But this is saying when you change your perception, which is what you're doing, it's going to lead to a new adventure and abundance, and it's going to change the circumstances in your life. And hence, you put something on strong, solid ground. So you not only birth something new, but you put it on strong, solid ground. So any final advice here? Let's get an Earth Magic card. Since you are an Earth sign, let's go ahead and get an Earth Magic card for you. Any final advice from Spirit? What do we get? Purification. That could not even came out more perfectly, guys. I mean, this is really focusing in on you're purifying your thoughts of the past, and you're moving forward, and you are you're focusing in on cleansing, okay, purifying. It is that's what a shower does, a rain shower does, right? So it is, after a good rain, it brings in clean water that provides a lot of sustenance for plants and animals and humans. And then really intense storms that can sometimes cause, avalanches and winds and flooding. And it's unfortunate. But what's purged makes way for new life to happen. And that's exactly what is happening here. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you're purifying your body, mind, and spirit to agree with you. And that means stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. You're purifying your heart to allow yourself to breathe in breathe in, and out of the blessing, like breathe in the blessings and breathe out forgiveness so that you can love more deeply. Okay. So that's what this is saying for you. So really focus in on that. It's going to be key. Okay. So that's what Spirit wants you to know most. Let's take a look at what comes through in career, money, and finance for you. Okay. Let's use another deck here for career, money, and finance. What do we have for Taurus for career, money, and finance? What's the best advice that they need right now that needs to come out during this time? Okay. What do we get for Taurus? We get judgment, justice. Wow. And the lead. Ooh, very cool. Okay, give me three more. What do we get? King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Geez, Taurus, this is beautiful. Fast action and change. Maybe that you were disappointed and going through a transformative period after some sort of deceit, but you're breaking free out of that right now. And you're at that decision mode right now in terms of what to do. So I feel that maybe there was some sort of deceit of the mind in a certain, situation. This has to do with the mind, but it's showing up in your career. So you're transforming something. You're making a decision, because this is making a decision. Judgment is being revitalized and making that decision. Okay. This is, renewal. This is decisiveness. It's, that forgiveness and getting your composure and moving forward. This is balance at last. Justice card is coming through here. Libra energy. And taking the lead. So making a decision, taking the lead to bring in balance to your life, because this is all about you. This is taking the lead, regarding the background of your life. All right. Something from the past, it could be, or ancestral lineage, something that was learned. You could be, you're making a decision from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you're ready for that new cycle. So this new cycle is coming in, it's showing up, and it's destiny. Now things can move fast. It's kind of as if that this needed to be let go. The transformation had to be complete because there was something deceiving you in the mind. There was something, you had to break free from it. Okay. This is actually breaking free from it, from the Nine of Swords. And this is all about, this is fear that blinds you, that again, what might happen, What's the worst situation? It's almost like you have to let something go here, the deceit, and make sure that it transforms, and have faith that breaking free out of this is going to be your best thing that you could actually do. And then once you do that, you're rejuvenated. It's almost as if you've gone through a self, kind of exhaustion, and you've gone through an awakening, and this renewal and decision brings imbalance to you in your body from the inside out. Now, it might have to do with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a lot of sword energy here, okay? Which is air. And, you've got some fire here, but then you bring in this new cycle, and this new cycle now makes things happen fast. So you think, why aren't things moving forward? Because this needs to happen first. So that transformative period of deceit and conflict needs to be overcome. And it has to work within you. And then you're put on a new cycle. The universe blesses you with this brand new cycle, puts you on the path towards your destiny. And the wheel is like a fated moment. It's a change. It is. It even indicates soulmates as well too. But I am saying that puts you on a career path of change. Now things can move forward within your career and life. Now let's take a look at anything more that Spirit wants you to know in terms of your career, money, and finance. That's important here. What do we get? In fact, let me use this. What is this travel, change, and movement now that's happening? I want to see what's moving forward here, because when you get this, it's like confidence, success. This is moving forward, progress, sudden changes. What's the sudden changes? What do we need to know about that? We get the fox, okay, and we get the house. Interesting. So this could really talk about, well, it's a 14 card. So this is focusing in on instincts, as well. So it could be that you are, what would it be? It's like, there's trickery, deception. This is being cunning or manipulative, regarding a home. So I don't know what's happening within that regarding the house or domestic affairs, regarding real estate or business, business location, website, could be landlord, family, domestic affairs, an owner. It could be deception about something that's cozy, a deception about, it's a neutral card, but when you have this here, there's some sort of trickery. You guys, I'm just saying, watch out. Make sure I'm just going to say this. Okay. Focus on your safety in terms of making sure that things are tightly in place. Your finances, when you leave the house, that you exit out of your computer, lock your doors, do the things that bring in the safety for yourself. That's going to be very key. It's something that's important. Secure your belongings, but mostly, even at home. What is your advice on this? Anything more that's key? All right. Because what you don't want to do is invite trickery to the home. So what you want to do is to eliminate that and cleanse that, and just make sure that you're following the proper precautions in today's society to make sure things are all tightly secured. Okay. Anything more? Okay. You get the 8 and the 25 card. Okay. So the 8, like I said, they typically bring in some sort of change. I'm going to sneeze in 1 second, guys. So sorry about that if I do. But I'm getting there is some sort of completion. There's some sort of completion, and something it's coming to an end. Again, this is that transformative period, breaking free. That's a night coming to an end. Now making a decision. So you're at the ending of a cycle and a new one. So a lot of times that could be that this is kind of like a turnaround in this. This is some sort of when you pair this, for instance, with the ring, this could usually talk about some sort of agreement, putting an end to some sort of thing that was attached to you, with the 25 card. So this could be, you're putting an end to a union, a connection, an agreement, a contract, a marriage, a vow, or something, and you're starting a new cycle. Okay, it's a very positive card. and it really is that opportunity to bring in this Wheel of Fortune, and that's what brings in movement here. So very interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Any final advice that's going to be important? I think is going to be more grounded. Any final advice? Career, money, finance, self-love. All about focus, self-love, synchronicities, and following your intuition. It was all to put you on the path. I'm telling you guys, I just split the deck here, and I get follow your dreams. So it is all about creating the synchronicity that is necessary to follow your dreams regarding self-love, regarding your intuition, and by listening to the synchronicities. Some of you are in the spiritual realm and you're focusing in on that right now. And you have to surrender. You're surrendering to something to make room for this. And it's time to put in that effort and have confidence in yourself. And I believe that it is teaching and learning. This is what I'm getting. It's like it's time to anchor something down because the boat wants to sail, and it's time to whip it into shape. Okay, something to do with spirituality, the cross. Could be doing with your beliefs. All right, this is saying have the courage to go for it. So I'm telling you, this is exactly what's coming through for you. That's the message that wants to come through in career. Let's take a look at your love life. Okay. So what's coming through in love for Taurus? What do we have in love for Taurus? What do we get? Let's see. We got the Three of Pentacles, the Magician card. Nice. The Queen of Cups. What else? The Page of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Nice. That balance that you wanted is coming in death, transformative period. It's interesting because did we not get in the last spread, we got that. And sometimes when you get it in one spread, it can move to the other. It just means a transformative period for yourself. So I'm getting here, the Three of Pentacles is all about focusing in on shared goals, putting in that effort, okay? Effort came out in the last read as well, but this is really saying it's all about collaboration. So you and a partner, this is collaboration. This is a partner that you're looking for collaboration, and you're manifesting this with the Magician card coming through. So I feel that this is very big, and you're using your intuition. This is about being loyal, using your intuition, focusing in on that, being calm, kind, warm, very supportive. Now, this is also a healer. This could be you taking on this energy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what you're manifesting and that healer. There's a message that comes in from a Page of Wands, okay? And this really talks about some sort of a fresh idea, being fearless. When we said having the courage to push through in your career, this is about a message that is being fearless to balance something out, equal give and take, and it's going to transform. So my throat chakra is tickling a little bit right now. I don't know, just when I got here. So again, it could be some sort of message that balances something out of equal give and take. Scorpionic energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and Aries. Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there could be a message that comes in of equal give and take that transforms everything. It transforms you. What is the Death card here that transforms? What else do we get here? Well, I guess I'll just take it out as it comes out. Even if it's upside down or I have the deck upside down, I'm going to get the message. Okay, good. It just gives us a backwards gate in to get another message. So let's explore this. So the Four of Wands in reverse is telling me that there is a home conflict, there's instability or feeling like a lack of support in a transition. Now, the Five of Cups in reverse talks about finding peace, self-forgiveness, moving on, acceptance. And moving on, acceptance, and it's moving on into being content, okay? But I get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and that is a missed chance or lack of planning. And it's a lack of planning, and it could be focusing in on kind of like, oh my gosh, I had a missed chance in some sort of way. So interesting, a missed chance, a lack of planning, a missed chance due to lack of planning, and it's and it brought in instability. So that's what transforms something. So what do you need to know about this? Is something having to do with love or a partner, a connection? What is this? A change. Time to make a change. That really wanted to come out. Okay. It's just time overall, guys. Things can't keep going the same way. You're being enticed and being led to change. This is like expect the unexpected. It's expected changes and unexpected changes. Like anything can happen here. Okay. So you're being encouraged to see your life as an adventure in your love life rather than fear the unfamiliar and unknown. You're being asked to embrace the change, embrace the movement, embrace the expansion. Okay, because if you were doing the same thing over and over, you would surely get bored. So this is the time to go with the flow and open yourself up to opportunities to improve your quality of life. Okay, the wheel's already set in motion. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the previous spread, and you got the Magician energy coming through, which is to take action. Okay, take action, follow your intuition. A message comes through to balance something out and to be transformed. Okay, so you may be called upon to make changes in a relationship, in a mindset. It could be your residence. It could be your lifestyle or career, but this is love. So there's something having to do with your relationship because it's time to broaden your horizons and just re-spark the new passion that wants to come through for your love life. What else do you need to know? Environment. These are oracles, so I'm reading these up right now. Environment, get rid of pride, listen to music. Now, this came out before. You might need to take a time out and listen to some music, guys. It's going to get you in that vibration that's going to get you excited about love. Okay, so you might need to do that. Why is this important for Taurus? Why is it important? Why is music important for Taurus? Let's just take a look at this first, okay? Because it's gonna get you off. These are oracles, so I'm reading them straight up. So you get the child, and you get the road. This is like a new path from childhood to now something different. So the 13 reduces to a 4, but 4 is about getting grounded, right? So I feel that you are focusing in on the child with the road. This talks to me about a decision about a child. Now, this could be a family member, a decision about a child. This is about for your heart to get in the right environment. Let go of pride. Listen to music. This is the steps that's being offered here, and that is going to help you in terms of making a decision about a child. Something is here. Okay. So what do you need to know about this decision as a child? What does you need to know? Put in the effort. Have patience with this. And focus on your individuality. Okay. Moderation is going to be very key. And any final information. Yes, have the courage. Have the courage. 15 card is the bear. So this is calling upon, that unwavering faith and courage within you. So protection, being that mother figure. Some of you are mothers out here. Protection with the child, that motherly, protective, overwhelming part. It's neutral, but when you put it with the woman, and this is 9, 10, 11. So that's a master number. It's interesting. So then this would be you, and this is neutral as well. You yourself or someone around you, a female person. So this is something about having the courage as a woman. You having the courage to what? To transform and birth something new. There's a stork. All right. Some of you could be birthing or get pregnant. For those of you that are within that, to have the strength to overcome the obstacle. There's some sort of obstacle that you're working on. And this is saying is that within your love life, and again, it could be romantic, has to do with family or something that you love doing. Okay. Or a situation that you love. love can be a lot of different things, but the snake is a complication of a trauma, or a separation, a change, surgery. It could be a switch, something sort of something that is shaping and changing. Okay, so it could be that a betrayal of someone, a betrayal with the stork. But when you get the snake and the stork together, having the courage as a woman to have a positive transformation. This is what's happening in love. This is like if you drill it down to no filter and, no judgment, that's the crux of the situation. So this is what I'm getting, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I took a long time for your read. If you want a personal read just for you, Taurus, click the link in the description box below. Someone needed to hear this. Namaste.